Hello again, gang. Welcome back to another episode of the Oldham Days with me, Jayhuahua, and well, this season been wild. Let me tell you about it. So, we're back. Now, firstly, let me tell you, we are 11th in the championship. I am not quite in the way you can see here. 16 games played, 6 wins, 6 defeats, 4 draws. We are comfortably mid-table, and deservedly so. Maybe. Eagle-eyed viewers will see that we are playing Sunderland today, and long-time viewers of the channel will remember that we were Sunderland on the last FM, where we took them to Premier League and Champions League glory over the course of the save game. So I felt it was quite fitting to bring you back for Sunderland, because I thought this is a nice interval between when I want to come back next, because next time I want to come back will be the end of January, because there might be some more transfer business. I bet we'll sell our best players. Speaking of selling our best players, we broke our bloody transfer record again. Alan Davies, the £1 million man, is no longer the record. No. Santos, who's been underwhelming. I saw 17 finishing, and I got excited. 1.1 million I paid. He's worth 2 to 3.2. He's got plenty of potential. He's 21. He's Bolivian. He's getting capped. His determination's gone up. This is actually making him look better than he has been. He's been... Well, he's been getting a 6.7 in the league, as you can see. 1 goal, 1 assist. Of course, we've got Alan Davies, who is joining on a full-time deal in January. And we've also got Josimar Montoya, who is a goalkeeper. And, yeah, he's joining on a free. I don't know. He's not going to get a lot of money. He's going to be on a pittance. I figured I'd get a backup goalkeeper. You know, him instead of Dylan Berry, right? Dylan who? Exactly. Yeah. You know it, gang. So in terms of the form, well, October looks bleak, doesn't it? October looks very bleak, but don't let that fool you. So we started the season with a fantastic win against West Ham, as you saw. We followed that up in the Carabao Cup, beating Crewe on penalties. Alan Davies getting his first goal for the club. And yeah, we came back twice. 1-0 down and then 2-1 down. So we showed a bit of grit, a bit of determination against League 2 opposition. And then we faced Millwall, where we lost 2-1. And yeah, I was like, oh, the highs of beating West Ham were well and truly out the window. The comeback kings, and here we go, 1-0 down, and we pulled it back with 10 minutes to go, making it 1-1. It was Ryan Cassidy, and what a finish that was. Beautiful. We then absolutely took Chesterfield to school in the Carabao Cup second round. Leighton Stewart with a hat-trick. He has been in fantastic form, let it be known. Before we then went on to beat West Brom 1-0 with another singular goal from Leighton Stewart. 3 more points on the board. A fantastic win away. And this, for me, was a pivotal moment of the season against Hull, because here we go, 40th minute, Stevenson makes it 1-0 to Hull, just 5 minutes before half-time. And inside 5 minutes of the second half, Hull all but sealed victory, in my eyes, and theirs probably, 2-0. They had the better of it up to this point as well. We weren't really creating much. I made a few subs, made a few changes. Leighton Stewart then crossed it for our youth academy prospect, Ashley Lloyd, who we are giving loads of game time to, and he's doing all right. And then in the 96th minute, Oakley Cannoneer comes down the wing across to Stewart, and he tapped it home. And oh, I've never celebrated a goal so much in my life. I have, that's a lie. But unbelievable scenes. Only 4 shots on target. I mean, we had 2.19 XG, but to be fair, a lot of that would be that tap in for Leighton Stewart at the end. Hull did have the better of it, but hey, we'll take it. A 2-2 draw. And then again, following that up against Blackburn, Ryan Cassidy with a late penalty, making it 1-1. Before we just took Huddersfield apart, 3-0 up, and then they got one back. But yeah, a comfortable 3-1 victory. Right? Speaking of Huddersfield, they're in the Championship, yeah? They're 5th, yeah? Richard Charles is on loan from us. What's happened here? Anyway, Richard Charles is on loan at Huddersfield. They're 5th in the Championship. He's played 6 and then come off the bench 6 times. So he's featured in 12 of the 16 games this season. Decent player for most Sky Bet League One sides, apparently. Decent player for the Sky Bet League One. Yet he is on loan. And the reason he's on loan is because I don't think he's good enough to get in my team at the moment. And he's in the Championship in a team that are 5th. Anyway, and then against Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup. Again, I'm not going to show you this because we lost on penalties. But look, Comeback Kings. 1-0 down, 1-1. 2-1 to them, 3-1 to them by half time. And in the second half, in the 72nd and 87th minute, we pulled it back, drew 3-3, then we lost on penalties. But we're showing character, we're showing grit, we're showing determination. I'm coming back into these games. I mean, this game is almost the highs and lows of this game. 1-0 up in the 4th minute, then went to 1-1 with Victor Gyökeres. Then he scored again, identical goal, little tap in. 77th minute, we scored 2-2. 93rd minute, 3-2. 96th minute, 3-3. Livid. And then 4 defeats in 5 games apart from the absolute demolition of Norwich. A hat-trick for youngster Alan Davies, who, since he's been here, has been almost an ever-present fixture. 15 starts in 16 games. He is improving. I can't wait to see what his value is when his transfer goes through. And then finally, 2 wins in the last 3 games. We've just lost 2-0 at home to Birmingham. But we beat QPR again. 2-0 down here. 17th minute, 20th minute. Then Ashley Lloyd, Ryan Castey, Oakley Cannoneer. We're just coming back. We're not happy unless we're losing. Battered Sheffield United. Santos with his first goal for the club there. And then, like I say, we've just lost 2-0 to Birmingham. So today we've got Sunderland, and we'll probably have time for Preston as well. Nice little double header. Is it a while since we've done a double header? I can't remember. Also, gang, apologies there's not been as many episodes of the Oldham days coming out recently. I have not had time to sit down and play it, with creating some database tweaks and stuff for some of the experiments that I do on the channel, as well as working full time and a few other things that I've got going on. Sitting down and actually enjoying this save file has actually been few and far between. That being said, we are back today. We will be back again soon as well. Look at this as well. Look at these lines. Oh dear. I've not picked the team. Right, Jack Kingdon. 1 more appearance and he gets the automatic 1-year extension. This guy's been good as well. Nunez. 3.9 to 5.4 million now. Again, decent play for Sky Bet League One sides. It says he's only getting a 6.85. He's been playing well for me. I've been very happy with Antonio Nunez, and he's been playing a lot more. So much so that Rafferty Pedder's not happy because he's not playing as often. Do I play Cassidy or do I play Santos? I'm trying to bleed Santos into the team, and I'm trying to get him rocking and rolling. He's fairly consistent, apparently. He's not shown it yet, but give him time. Give him time. I'm hoping this guy's going to be another 10 million plus sale, because I am expecting to sell him. That's why I bought him. I looked at him and I went, do I need a striker? The answer was no. But Ty Soji had a lot of interest from teams where he's worth 1 million to 1.4 million. 3 million I was going to get for him, and he turned them down because he didn't want to go back down to League One. He's not really playing Ty Soji either, so his value is going to diminish, fortunately. Anyway, here we go then. We are playing Sunderland, a club very close to my heart because of the last Football Manager. No other reason. So early encouragement goes out. Atkinson. Here comes Pedder. Kelly. Davies. Oh, Alan Davies. Show him me up now. Go on about how good he's been, and I can't wait to see what his value is when his transfer becomes permanent. Gives it away in the middle of the park. They score now. Sunderland are in the relegation zone as well. We should win this game, really. Oh, Rafferty, brilliant. And Preston are bottom, so we should win that as well. We could win 2 in a row. Having said that, there we go. There's the curse. We will probably lose both. All good fun, though, innit? Having a lot of fun this season with this save. Absolutely loving it. The changing system's been working as well. I feel like we've got a bit more quality. Here comes Santos. He's scored his second assist from Alan Davies. The 2 £1 million signings have combined to break Sunderland hearts. Look at that. What a ball. Alan Davies lofted, and Santos sits the goalkeeper down off the post and in. I've also, since Santos came with 17 finishing, I've places shots, given him the places shots trait. Not been doing much with traits really in the lower leagues because, you know, You don't really have that many attributes that are that high. But I've decided to really start getting a grip on some traits. I think I'm going to be working on something with Alan Davies. But, Rafferty Pedder, Stewart. Pedder. Back to Atkinson. What was I saying? Yeah, traits. So I've put places shots on Santos, and I'm going to be doing something with passing for Alan Davies. And yeah, going forward, most signings that we make will probably have players that are up there. Oh! I thought that was in. Genuinely thought that was in. Atkinson, down to Pedder, to Ogie. Oh, Ogie's found Stewart. Stewart's not got there. Shadrach. Big, strong boy at left back, Shadrach Ogie. He's fantastic. Daniel Harvey has barely even played a minute because every time he has done, he's been rubbish. Actually, Lloyd, he's bundled over. Oh, Dennis Sirkin. Again, a player close to my heart. I had him for many years on the Sunderland save till I got Walter Leonardo. And it's Santos with his second of the game, 2-0. And do you know what? He's been underwhelming, and I was worried that it was going to be a waste of money. I'm not saying he is a waste of money or he's not a waste of money based on this performance, but it's nice to see him getting a couple of goals because it's taken him a while to get off the mark. Now he has. Leighton Stewart. Santos, he's not got the pace. He's not got the pace. That's the problem. He's like got 13 pace. Maybe even less. Archer. We'd have conceded then. Kelly. Over. Pedder. Oh, the keeper's in no man's land. It's his first of the season. Rafferty Pedder usually scores from 25 yards plus. Will never get an easier goal for Oldham, surely. Taps it in, and it's 3-0 at half time. Surely it's game over, right? I'm doing everything I can to jinx things, gang. Dominated possession. Appeared positively chuffed. Extremely delighted. Absolutely. Right. You know, I'm going to leave it as it is for 15, and then I'm going to save some legs. Oh, this is the danger zone. Rafferty Pedder. Is it going to be 4? Was it ever in doubt? Rafferty's got himself confident because he's got himself on the score sheet, and then you put one in the drop zone like that. That was more likely for him to score than the first one. What a finish. 4-0. And we are going to make some changes. Alan Davies for Johan Roberts. Oh, Rafferty Pedder's knackered, but do you know what? He's on a hat-trick. Santos is also on a hat-trick. Leighton Stewart. I'm going to give Oakley, get him a bit of fitness. Callum Connolly as well for Ashley Lloyd. Callum Connolly for Daniel Kelly. I'm going to bring Callum Jones on. 4 changes. 4-0. We're going to be up in 7th. 7th. I mean, we're not going to get promoted. There's no way we're going to get promoted. We're nowhere near ready. We are at least 2 years away from being promoted. We've got some good young players coming through, but I fear we're going to lose a few of them. So it's a case of getting in more youngsters, wonder kids that I'll call them championship wonder kids, not officially wonder kids by the game's terms, but players that you can get in for between nothing and 1.5 mil and then sell for maybe 10 million plus. Oakley Cannoneer, 2 substitutes combining here. Callum Connolly to Cannoneer. It's offside. I wasn't even looking then. Sorry, I got a text. 4-1, Michael Duffy. How unprofessional is that? If I was genuinely a football manager, like literally just looking down texting. I mean, it was an important text, gang. It was the other half asking what we're having for dinner. I think she wants me to go and get something out the freezer to defrost. It's Sunday morning. If you didn't know, you don't know. Why would you know? Not told you what time it is. Oakley Cannoneer. Sunday morning. 10:52 a.m. And she's at work, bless her. Till 5. That's it. Let's be better, innit? Give me a bit of stretch. Stevens. Oh, God. Brooke Norton-Cuffy. Don't. No. I'm getting worried now. There's enough time for them to get 2 here. Robinson, in. This could be our... What was that? I was about to say this is our highlight. Not with passing like that. Oh my God. Sive him down. Take a red card. Just blow the final whistle, ref. I shouldn't be this nervous at 4-2 up. End of the game. Let's go and play Preston, shall we? What's the club vision saying? The board giving me an A. Of course they're giving me an A because we are absolutely smashing it. The supporters, got to be an A+, right? A C+. But what's this? Disappointed we're not playing direct football. You're disappointed we're not playing lump it long football. How do you play direct football and entertaining football? I know direct football can be entertaining at times, but surely the tiki-taka possession-based system that we're sort of now trying to deploy with some of the quality that we've got is much better than direct. I need to have a word with this Alex Jordan. Talk to them about what they want for the club. Santos has just got injured for 6 to 8 weeks as well, so we are not going to be able to play him in the next game. Extremely poor in the last few games, 6.44. Do you know what? Should we criticise him? I feel like a bully. Wait till there's an audience. You know what? I'm going to play him again simply because I've just criticised him. Hopefully, play well. I'm going to line up very, very similar to what we have just done. Yet my entire team is apparently decent for Sky Bet League One. Decent for the Championship. Who's me scout? He's probably Big Dollar Eberl, isn't it? The guy on more money than me. Is he still on more money than me? Yeah. Naki Wells, head of youth development, on the same as me. It's John Eberl, Johnny Ebbs, £2,000 a week. 100 quid a week more. Who's this? Francis Jeffers is on £2,300 a week. Get away. That's annoyed me. Oh, can't even throw the early encouragement out because we've got a highlight already after a minute. High intensity pressing. Here comes Chambers. Oh, it's their highlight. Oh, Harrison Boyles with a great header. Ralston. Burrows. Gets it away. Through to Ashley Lloyd. Cassidy now. Play inside. Play inside. Go on, Ashley. Into Stewart. Leighton Stewart. Ashley deserved an assist there. You've let him down, Leighton. I'm not impressed with what I've seen so far. Preston have started this game with a bit of fire in their belly. But Cassidy's through. Ryan Cassidy. Got to. Bloody hell. You know what, I'm going to demand more. We've had more shots than them. It feels like they've had the better of it in terms of the highlights. If I've kept them all in, you'll agree, gang. If I haven't, take my word for it. Boyd. He's Preston again. Norman. We're going to have another demand more. No reaction whatsoever from anyone. Might as well have said nothing. Back to Norman now. That's it. The fans will love that. Ashley Lloyd. Stewart. Cassidy. This time. Oh, Ryan. Get him off. Half time. Ryan's off. Last kick of the match for you, Ryan. Getting a 6.8. Ty Sodji. He's not played much this season. Here's your chance. Ian Fitzgerald's playing rubbish. So on comes Johnny Mooney. And I think I'm going to leave it like that for 15-20. Nothing's happened. Oh, here we go. Nice little corner for Preston. There we go. Go on, Magnus. Out to Worm Leighton. Look at Worm Leighton. He's in acres of space. Oh, that's right. Go to Kingdon. Nunez. Oh, we can only have 60 minutes. And you can tell. Sloppy. Get him off. Callum Jones for Antonio Nunez. Alan Davis has played poor, so I'm going to bring him off for Johan Roberts. And then we've got one sub in our back pocket if we need it. Nunez. Davis. Ashley Lloyd. Sodji. Back to Davis. Oh. Oh! We've scored! Leighton Stewart. Still going to make the same changes as we were going to. All right, 10 minutes left. I'm going to bring someone on for Daniel Kelly. Then you get to 6.6 and he's been booked. Callum Connolly could do with some sharpness, so go and have yourself 10, Callum. Mooney. Oh, offside. I was going to say, what on earth's going off there? What was that for a highlight? Or was it just outside? It is Magnus Norman. Big strong hand from Magnus. And Magnus Norman collects. We've got 4 minutes of stoppage time left. Aren't we going... We're not going long. We are going long. That's it. Ty Sodji to Stewart. To Ty Sodji. Finishes it off. Ty with the goal. 2-0. And that's 2 wins on the bounce in the episode. Admittedly against teams in the bottom 3. But hey, the media think we're going to finish dead bottom. So to comfortably dispatch of those teams, it's alright, isn't it? I'll take that. We've overachieved in this first half of the season. I expect us to fall away. But that's fine. As long as we've got the points on the board, happy days. So then, gang, I alluded in the intro that the next time we're back will be January, and January it shall be. Norwich and Stoke for a double header with deadline day in between. We might not get to play Stoke. We will certainly be playing Norwich, who are 4th. How did we beat them 5-1? I can see transfer business happening. I'm almost certain that transfer business will happen. People are going to want my players. Look, Cameron Humphreys, people want him already. You get out of here. I'm sure people like Ashley Lloyd's wanted, by transfer. Oh, look at this. Bournemouth, Brentford, Fulham, QPR, Watford and Woking. He's worth 6 to 7.8 million. We could be getting another 10 plus million pounds for another one of our superstars. He's here till 2032 though. I didn't risk it with Johnny Gosling because I thought, well, look, 10 million is 10 million. Do I risk it and try and keep it for another year and maybe get 12, 15? We'll see. No one might come in. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for being here. Drop a like on the video. Take good care of yourselves and I'll see you soon.